Coming up on Auburn Gymnastics 360, highlights of the meet at Kentucky, Coach Graba is wired for sound, we go in the gym with Brittany Webster and Megan Walker, and a look at this year's final home meet. War Eagle and welcome to Auburn Gymnastics 360. I'm Carly McCall. After a rocky start at Kentucky, Auburn proved they have the ability to work through adversity.
The part of the difficulty on the road is that you have to start on bars. I think the difficulties popped up a little bit, and we ended up in a little bit of a problem with a couple of misses. And rather than settling down in that event, they let it compound itself and got out of control a little bit. I really think Kate Cruz got up there and settled down and did what an upperclassman, for us a sophomore is an upperclassman, did what they're supposed to do, which is settle the team down, go out and hit, and she did a really good job with it. But teams have to learn to fight, and when you get to the end, the SEC championship and the regional championship, you have to beat teams. It isn't as much about what you score, so you have to fight, you have to learn to push through adversity.
I mean, I knew I had to hit a bar routine, but I just went up into the same bar routine that I've been training, and I just tried to trust myself and trust my training.
And they did a really good job with that. They went right to vault afterwards and regrouped and did a fantastic job.
1, 2, 3, War Eagle team!
Definitely could keep my legs straighter and point my toes more and try to work on my landing. I need to work on just staying put once I stick the vault.
They came out and got really strong on vault, and yeah, we were a little bit rough around the edges, but I think that's mainly because, you know, we had Kelsey Kopech doing vault. This is the first time she's ever vaulted in college.
That's what I've been working on lately is power and going all out, and so I think it was kind of easy to perform that way.
The last four girls were really aggressive. It was fun to watch them, and that's what you're looking for in that respect, is you just want people to get their aggression back.
I went back to the 1.5 this week, so that was really good, and it's been really good in the gym, and so I've been really focusing on settling down my run to help the landing, and that was my goal for the meet, was to really land the vault the way I know how.
You know, on floor, we elected to rest MJ. In some ways, we had to gain everything we could out of it. After bars, we just said, hey, you know, we're going to make all our changes tonight since we're not going to use this score. So we used it as an opportunity.
I love floor. It's the one event where I can like really express myself and have a good time. And I just think, have a good time, smile, make eye contact with the judges, and have fun.
The fact that Brittany can go 9-9 and she's in the middle of our lineup is a really good indicator for us. It really sets everybody up and allows them to understand that we can score well no matter what anybody does.
It wasn't personally my cleanest event for the night, but we came together at that point and we were in motion.
Floor, we always have a lot of energy just because it's floor and it's really easy to get that energy level up, so I felt like we got back into ourselves and back to what we know how to do, and we all hit solid routines.
If you're in a big meet and something happens during the lineup, you don't get to change the lineup at that point. So we elected to train it just like it was SECs or regionals. She did great. She went in the 6th spot and did a great job, got a good score, and you know, you can't ask for a whole lot more than that. On beam, we were forced into making a change on beam, and that put Kate in. Kate Cruz ended up doing all around for us then. I really believe the girls did a good job, and they finally settled down. And our 5 girls that are typically in our lineup all did a good job. We missed a connection at one point, and that cost us 2 tenths, or we'd have went 49 on beam.
Beam wasn't clean. I had quite a few wobbles. I feel like I'm getting back and I'm doing better.
think just still a little nervous, I think, because beam is one of those events kind of like bars where it's very easy to mess up. So I think that might have been a little bit of the nerves like creeping in, being like, we don't want to repeat bars, so we're going to try too hard. That's what I've been working on beam, is just kind of let it be, like do the routine I know and don't think too hard, because the second you think too hard is the second you make all those little mistakes.
I think we became a different team. I was saying we had a little adversity tonight, and especially after the first event, how did we handle ourselves?
This week, we mic'd up Coach Graba to give you an inside look at an Auburn gymnastics practice.
So whatever you normally do in a meet, let's do now because it's for all these other people as well. It's the Pringle stretch. Once you pop, you can't stop. You don't find that funny when I'm stretching you? Hey, all you gotta do is upset her a little bit and then she gets aggressive. Good. You stepped back, everything. Look at you. So you had a better arm, but you waited too long. Yeah. Get that arm down and push right away. Good. And just keep working the legs because you're catching much more consistent. So if you keep stretching them, you're in good shape. So I would rather you just adjust with an energy level because you look like you're manually trying to push your leg in different spots. Keep the leg the same and keep your energy up.
Got to close that cable because it keeps trapping it.
Oh yeah, you can't tighten it anymore. That's.
Is that all it's gonna go?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. There, that's a good one. That was more over the top. 6 in a row in the right direction. That's a good vault. Ooh, that's a good vault. That one actually, and it had the best height. If you brought it in a little bit, you could still push through the legs more. When you do it right like that, you really got to reach through those toes to get to that ground. Come on, Kopak. Good, good. We got away with a little high on that time, but you were able to handle it. That's good though, that's good. See, you're so close on a real mat, that thing sticks. All right. That's 1. Better break, 2. There you go. There you go. That's the best bar set we've had all year. So everybody knows what they're doing, right? All the vault drills. Nobody's gonna skimp out. All the full in drills. All right, let's go. Girls, about a little after 4, we're starting conditioning. Megan, stand up a little bit more before you turn. That's better. Where are you going? You two look like you're troublemaking. Jess is the whole reason you're in trouble. My brother coached her, that's why. Caitlin, I'm so proud of you. You're such a good listener. Where's your arm? But you're a sticker, you know how to do this. Sort of 45. No, Lexus. Jeez. Then you wonder why you and I are always oil and water. Yeah. All right, get together before we get inundated. Look at him, oh, I gotta push that door open.
War Eagle team!
Now it's time to go in the gym. Today, Brittany Webster and Megan Walker show us some jumps on floor.
Hey guys, I'm Brittany Webster and this is Megan Walker, and today she's going to show you a switch ring and one of her very unique skills. A switch ring is a leap off of one leg where you switch your legs in the air and bend your back leg to touch your head. Megan's unique skill that only she does is we call it a sheepanova, where she does a sheep jump in the air where both of her feet touch the back of her head, then she lands on her stomach like a shishanova. So at our meet on Friday, look for Megan Walker doing her switch ring and the unique skill that only she can do.
Friday's meet is senior night, where the team will honor its only senior, Nikki Galuzzo. It's also your last chance this year to see the Tigers compete at Auburn Arena.
They're a really good team in the future. I know they're rebuilding still a little bit. They had some struggles with injuries last year. Right now it seems like they've got it figured out. They're climbing in the rankings pretty quickly, and they're a pretty competitive team at this point. I don't think our team can be too distracted with other things. We're going to need to be focused, or this could be a troublesome meet for us. They're an SEC opponent, and everybody in the SEC is pretty tough.
I'm excited because I'm from Missouri, so it's like Mizzou, and I have a friend on the team, and I know senior night's going to be really important for Nikki and really exciting for her.
Knowing that it's senior night and knowing that, you know, it is our last home meet, I think no matter what, we're still going to have fun because we love being home, and celebrating senior night is going to be exciting in itself.
I think senior night is typically a difficult night. This one probably will be no different. It's Nikki's night. She's our only senior, and in a lot of ways, it's a reward that she's going to get to compete, because she had surgery just about a year ago, and this has been what she's shooting for, is to be able to at least get back and compete. And she's had this meet marked on her calendar.
We always try to hit 24 for 24, hit our 6 for 6 on each event, and stay in our bubble, because we know we've sometimes been straying from that a little bit and getting distracted, but we just stay within the team and concentrate on that, we're good.
I love competing in the arena. It's a great feeling basically to have everyone there to support you. Even if you don't do your best, they still love you.
Favorite parts about Auburn Arena are probably like the fans, just feeding off them and being in your own environment and knowing the equipment and being comfortable there.
That's it for this episode of Auburn Gymnastics 360. We'll see you Friday for the final home meet of the season. War Eagle.